Hey, Ghost. I'm still setting up, but welcome in. Yo, Merc. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I'm looking forward to this. This is a game I've played a lot. Hi, Michael. I've played a lot on my own time, just as something to relax with, so... Figured this is a good thing for today's stream where I don't really want to play something super big and intense. To relax, Eskay? Exactly. Relaxation. I appreciate it. It's good effort. I don't know if this is something we'll play regularly, but just for today, I figured it would be a good pick. Let's see. I'll take one more sip of my coffee. Vivian's gonna also take a sip of my coffee. Little does she know it's pod coffee and therefore terrible. I mean, it's ground coffee, but I made it with a pod.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
I mean, you know what? Now that we're not, like, worrying about existing month to month, maybe we could invest in, like, a nice coffee maker.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That would be, like,
Do you want to do that?
fucking heaven.
We can do that.
Oh my god. It's so weird to talk about being able to buy things. It's like, oh god, I'm no longer worried about whether or not I'm gonna make rent and enough money for food this month. Maybe we could buy something nice for ourselves. Anyway, my clock says noon, so let's get this started. Hopefully this comes through. Ground coffee. I don't like being able to drink my coffee after it's been on the ground. That's fair. That's incredibly reasonable, Merc.
Doctor says 4 months. Clock says noon. Fuck.
Fuck. I don't think anyone could hear that, but it was very funny. Vivian came in and said, the doctor said 4 months. The clock says noon. Fight! Alright, so this is Mini Motorways. This has been my kind of cool down, relax game that I play on my own for a couple weeks now. I found people playing it on YouTube, and then I was like, oh, this is very fun. It looked, you know, I think you'll see when we get into it. First thing I think I want to start with, weekly challenge. So I already posted a score in the daily for today, so I can't do anything more there. I've gotten over the max, not the max, but like I've gotten over 2,000 in the first couple places here. Zurich is the one that I've been struggling to get over 2,000 with. I've beaten all the levels that, well, not beaten. You just go until you win. I think it'll be easier just to show y'all what this game looks like than try to explain it. So it's Mini Metro but roads, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you know what Mini Metro is, it's that but roads. Let's just start in on, let me just do some more Zurich. Yeah, I've been really struggling to get Zurich up to 2K, which is where the last achievement is. So, hopefully today we can make some progress. Alright, so let's see here. There we go. I usually play with a lot of pausing. I actually don't know if that's going to and I also usually play without music on. I don't know if this is going to sound good on stream, but I guess we'll find out in a moment here. because because my mouse setup is not like perfectly optimal for this. I like to take my time in setting up stuff. All right. So you see, we get both houses and buildings that spawn in random locations. Oh fuck. See, this is why I have such a hard time with Zurich. Okay, we get buildings and houses that spawn in random locations. We have to build roads to connect them. And as we go along, these cars, 2 per house, have to make their way and be able to fulfill the number of trips, that's this icon, that each building needs. So it's up to us to create a system of roadways that can handle the amount of traffic asked of it. Usually, the strat is for getting some decent scores is to make sure that you keep your roadways separate from each other, so you don't have the red ones driving on the blue and vice versa. But Zurich makes it very difficult to do that because of how the map is laid out. So right from the get-go, like, we're gonna wind up with stuff sharing roads, and we're just gonna have to plan around that. It's less, and as I've gone on, I figured it's less about having stuff sharing roads and more about making sure that big swaths of traffic are not all using the same roads to get to where they need to go. Because Switzerland sucks. Wow. Just calling them out like that. We're going to start with a traffic light. We'll put them here for now because there's no reason not to. Oh, frig. Me and my big fucking mouth, am I right? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna change these guys to this side. The biggest thing that I try to do when I'm designing these roads is I want to make sure that we keep the neighborhoods and the main thoroughfares of traffic separate from each other. Because having cars trying to get to and from their homes at the same place on the same thoroughfares that people are trying to use to get to the businesses is really difficult to work with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this neighborhood over to this side, kind of like this. I'm anticipating that we're gonna need a connector road here at some point to get over to the other half, so that's why if you notice me kind of leading roads like this, it's just because I'm trying to make sure I leave myself space to kind of connect stuff up in the future, given how I think this place is gonna wind up being built. Looks like the yellow cul-de-sac is going to be the same place as the red one, which usually I like to keep the color neighborhoods separate, but like it's just not going to work in this case. So SimCity flashbacks, yeah. One thing we can do here, alrighty, to kind of lighten this up a little bit, what we'll do is we'll have the yellow neighborhood, the yellow building, come out from here, rather than going all the way into the blue area over here. That way there's less bleed over in the traffic and hopefully less businesses. Yep, okay, that's good. That's fine. You'll notice as the play area starts getting bigger, I'll start preemptively putting in roads in places. Like, I want to make sure a house doesn't spawn here. That way I can get a road snaking behind the building. I have these ones set up because I'm going to know I'm going to want roads that lead across the river, probably in those locations. Okay. This sucks. I don't know what it is about Zurich, but I never, ever get, like, good spawn locations on this frickin' map. So, let's do that for now. Thinking it ahead, I want to make sure... I don't want a building to spawn right here, because then all this other stuff gets... So if we have a road just kind of preemptively put there, then any of the houses that spawn here, we can attach them to this place and keep them off of the main path. Vroom vroom. Indeed. Hello, Wheeled Baron. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we got our first thing across the way there. One of the things I would like to make sure we do is get like a good road that goes along... Oh, shit. That goes along the river here. Just because having houses spawn right on the river makes it very difficult, and there's a lot of traffic that's going to need to go to and fro over the river, so I want to make sure we have this real estate blocked out. Probably going to want this to be at a right angle. Oh. I usually play this on my laptop, so I usually don't use the right button. Vroom vroom, Baron of Wheel. Nice. We definitely made a road that goes on the river, but on a river for a bit, but that sounds awful. So here's the thing. Normally that sounds like, oh, fuck. That sounds like something really cool. The problem is that you can't make intersections on the river. So if you have a bridge going over a river, it has to go from one side to the other. There can't be any, like, snaking about. Like, you can put intersections wherever you want on the tarmac, on the ground, but as soon as it goes over a river, you can't have anything cross. So this right here, I can't have anything cross this. Even for an intersection. That has to be done on the ground, on the land. Which is why I try to be very careful about where I place intersections for this stuff. See, I'm glad I put this in here so that I keep at least some of this moving. This is gonna suck. This is because the thing that sucks here is that these blue ones have to drive past 2 red buildings to get to the blue one, which is just not optimal at all. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll make another path that kind of sneaks around the back here and connects here, so they only have to like pass this yellow place, and these red ones can kind of move by freely. But we'll see. I need some more. Need some more tiles to work with first. Okay, here we go. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to connect those up and just say, no, I don't want this to be a through road. We will... What I think we'll do is I'll plan this out to begin with, that there will be another red road that can snake up over the river there. But other than that, I think we don't want the blues to connect, because this, if we connect the blues into that, then the blues are going to go straight through the red buildings in order to get to where they need to go, and that's just not, it's not cool. Okay, so let's put that up there, and that'll kind of, yeah, okay, I can work with that. This is already not going great, but you know what, we make do. Do I want to have this branching here? Let's see. Sad 7.8 out of 10, too much water? Yeah. Zurich is really difficult because it doesn't have a lot of room to maneuver around. You see we've got the mountainside on the left there. The big river right down the middle. Stuff will absolutely start to spawn on this side of the mountain range later on, so we're going to want to make sure we have a main thoroughfare that'll be able to connect to a tunnel as well, which will probably be what this road winds up being. And there's also going to be tons more up here. Like, this isn't just a small little sliver. This is going to be a big portion of land over here that we're going to have to make sure we are prepared to use, which is why you see me planning out roads and stuff already. So what do we want to do here? Do I want to have this neighborhood? Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll create a little branch in this neighborhood and have this become a road up over here as well, because this will eventually want to connect over to the other side over there as well. You want to be very careful about how many intersections you use, because intersections will cause cars to slow down because they have to, you know, go through the intersection. So they have to look both ways. Traffic lights will make it so they can zoom through as long as there's a green, so they won't slow down. But obviously they'll have to still wait otherwise. Which is why stuff like this, which is why when I try to make neighborhoods, I try to make it one long snaking road. But for this case, these are probably going to want to go in 2 different directions here. Why? Why though? Okay. Alright, so we're going to reevaluate this. That's terrible. That's god awful. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's think about this. That is rough. Okay. So I'm thinking what we want to do here. is we're gonna, because we want to create an intersection for these places to be able to move through each other. So I think if we do something like this, put a street light right there. See, what I really, I was trying to make sure the blue didn't have to go up all through the red neighborhood to get there. That's the whole point of what I was doing here. Do I have a tunnel? I do. I kind of don't want to burn the tunnel early here, but I think I have to. Because there is no other way this turns out well. Alright, so we're going to make a bad decision here. That's going to be a poor decision later on, because we're going to want to have a tunnel that goes directly through, attached to somewhere around there, but we just have to deal with it for now. Alright. These can kind of turn into a little cul-de-sac, so they're off of the main drag there. There's always a give and take between how much pre-planning of the roads you want to do and how much you have to devote to making sure stuff can get where they need to go right now. Wait from your computer and came back, and I have to say, from afar, that big red thing. Yeah, this big red thing. Bad decisions are a part of real road infrastructure, no need to worry. Yeah. So you can see already we're getting a much higher demand for some of these places. And keeping the blue cars from having to go all the way through the red ones is definitely part of what's keeping this moving at this point. This thing is going to be over here. These blue houses have to go all the way through here to reach any of this stuff over here. But we're also going to get some buildings that start to spawn over here. So it's going to be... they'll wind up giving some preference towards the buildings over here. Frig! Okay, what do we do with this? We're going to connect you up like that. You notice that even just getting the driveways off of the main road here is going to be important. That way we can throw an intersection there and keep stuff moving. All right. Normally I would like to take a motorway, but we are running really low on tiles and we're going to need another tunnel pretty soon. So we're definitely going to go with the tunnel. Alright. Alright, so what can we do about this? We're starting to get white neighborhoods spawning down here. Okay. For right now, we have to connect them to this main road. Once we start getting a little more space, we can kind of peel them off and let them have like their own little cul-de-sac down here. So that way they don't have to drive directly all through the blue traffic. We can kind of siphon them off as far as we can. For now, though, I think just connecting that up like that is going to be the best option. We're going to want another bridge up here as soon as possible. So that way the white cars don't have to drive all the way the fuck around here. They can kind of drive up through the middle or something. It's a white neighborhood. Get used to it. It's gonna happen. We're gonna be saying the phrase a lot, and it's just that. Ah, fuck. Okay. So here's why I'm glad we got another tunnel. Shit. That sucks. Usually I'd want to have another bridge down here as well. In fact, come to think of it, since these all have to drive around this corner anyway, let's put in that bridge later. And for right now, we'll move it down to here. So as soon as the blue cars stop shuffling over that, we can start to we can move that bridge to our new location. We're gonna need a lot of road for that, though. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Oh. Can see we're already getting some real spaghetti here. Yo, Mosca, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. So as soon as these blue cars start getting across and then back to where they... I think this is the last one. We can finally move this bridge. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to do this. Frig! See, that's why I tried to build... That's why I was trying to build the red road further up that way to stop them from spawning on the frickin' coast like that, but... Ugh. I'm already pretty spaghetti at this point, so I'm not going to have much of an option. So you see, the way we lose is if they don't get their, if they don't get all of their trips done in time, which is what this timer is for. And I had to, unfortunately, just let that play for a little bit so I could rearrange this where I wanted it to be. So this is going to be its own little cul-de-sac. We don't want that to be on the main road. There we go. Let's do a little more planning here. We're going to want to make sure there's a way for that neighborhood to continue. We're going to want this to go up here a little bit. We're going to want this to continue up here. We're also going to want eventually... Ah! Fuckles. Okay. How do we do this? So we're going to want... How much do we have to work with? We're going to want... There's going to eventually be a cul-de-sac kind of around this area. So we don't want this to have to drive on the main road, but we're going to want to have... We're going to want eventually to have a bridge over here so the red stuff can get through without having to go all the way around there. I am really jonesing for another bridge right about now. This is really bad. So what we're going to do is, in anticipation of that, let's instead have this kind of circle up this way for now. And when we get some more road pieces, we can connect that up. For right now, just in case they need it, let me connect this in. But we're eventually going to want to move that spot where it connects to somewhere else. Yeah, we're doing very poorly here. We shouldn't be seeing that kind of stress on these trips until we get to like the thousands, but this is really bad. Hi, Rami Remy. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Indeed. Yo, Katie. Thankfully, I can just leave that there. Nothing really I can do about that. Don't like that it's on the main drag, but I guess it's better than the alternative. Could save a little bit of road here by making this cul-de-sac shaped like this. There we go. Still gonna want this to connect over at some point, so I'm gonna make sure the house doesn't spawn there, but... Yeah, this is terrible. Okay, so... we got some more room down here to work with. That's good. We can start siphoning off the white ones so that way they don't have to all, like... and just feed them all into a single place here. Let's see. Where can we... take it from here for now and from here. Just go like that. Right? No, because someone might spawn there. Yeah, okay. So we're going to just do a hard angle on this. Right? No. I don't need to have that. Yeah, okay, that should work. Should I put a roundabout there? I've got one. I might as well use it. Yeah, okay. If that's going to be there, let's pull this off just a little bit. So that way there's a little bit more room to work with. Cool. Yo, Jupiter, welcome to the stream. Motorway. We're gonna need the motorway. I wish we could have more. In fact, you know what? This is not usually how you... So the motorway can go from anywhere on the map to anywhere else on the map as long as it's not crossing a mountain range. Usually, you'd want to use that to make kind of like a direct route to things, so that way you can ease off some of the traffic in places. What we're gonna do with it, however, is we're actually gonna use it as a kind of a makeshift bridge for now. This is not normally how you would use this, and we're gonna want to replace that with a bridge as soon as we can get it. But this is gonna be good because that means the red traffic can now come this way. Without having to go around there. This roundabout's going to help, because there's a lot of colors moving through this part here, so that'll help at least keep them moving. No trains, only cars so far. It's just dystopian sci-fi that way. There is a game called Mini Metro that is another in this kind of series, I guess. Alright, so we're going to have this continue up this way. You can get in there. We're going to need that to be connected. I don't like that it's going to drive through the red neighborhood to get there, but I can't really be a chooser at this point, you know? God damn it. What is it with this fucking neighborhood? Okay. How are we going to do this? I think what we're going to do is we're going to wind up having the main road continue this way. We'll have a cul-de-sac come off here. And we can connect that stuff in. Yeah? Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Let's take that little nubbin from there. Connect those up. I don't want to remove that nubbin because if a yellow house spawns there, then that neighborhood is just done. This is all very future buildy stuff that doesn't really need to be here right now. So let's take that out. I could, again, I'm trying to avoid putting these houses directly onto the main road, because for traffic later on, that'll be terrible. So this is really bad because now these are coming through the entire red and yellow neighborhood just to get down here, which is kind of what we were trying to avoid. But I don't have any other way to get them there at this point, and I just need the trips to be made. One of the things we'll want to look at as soon as we have more resources. Ooh, another bridge! Okay, so this is good. So what we're going to do first thing is we're going to take that out, and we're going to draw in a bridge. Right there. Also gonna move this road a little bit so it can go straight through. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at that, a good four-way intersection. I don't know what we're gonna do. You can just connect there for now until I figure out what to do with you. Okay. Other ways we can ease off the blue traffic here. One thing we could do. How much road do we have? Connect them up like that, and then refuse to have the blue connected in this way. So we take out that point right there. That way the blue has to drive down through this way so that they're not, you know, doubling up on the red stuff over here. That could help. You know, it's a little bit longer of a trip, but it'll make it so there's less, like, crushing traffic moving through this part. And that should ease up on some of that. Fine. Whatever. Sure. Okay, that's where you're going, I guess. This is really not a good way. Four-way looks bad, though. I don't know what to tell you. That's just how it's... You have no idea what's going on? Oh. So what's going on here is that we're having buildings and... Oh, we just lost. Okay. Yeah, see, that was a terrible, terrible run. We got some really poor luck. We have buildings and houses spawn in random locations. We have to build roads to connect them to make sure that they can be supplied with the correct amount of trips from each house. And if we can't make the trips happen fast enough, then the timer runs out and we lose. Four-ways work fine if we have, like, if we have... What am I doing? If we have a traffic light. Okay. So anticipation that this is going to be something... Yeah, let's do something like that. You notice me do like a lot of pre-planning here just to force some stuff to spawn in locations that are easier for me. Okay. Want to play a game like that? Any suggestions with the... Yeah, I would check out itch.io for the stuff like that, Katie. Itch has a lot of great free stuff on it from smaller devs that could use the exposure. This is really... This game, I don't know what it is about this particular map, but I can never get good luck with my locations like this. This is garbage. Build highways, and you just demolish all the undesirable neighborhoods. See, I can't... Like, if a place gets built, I can't not have it there. Like, which is, you know, where the difficulty of the game comes from, of course. Okay, so we're gonna... Yeah, that'll do. Capitalists know how to allocate resources best? Yeah, sure. It is a very relaxing game, though. Like, despite my comments to the contrary, this is a very relaxing game for me. Okay, so we're gonna be another little neighborhood here, right? Yeah, okay. How do we want to connect this in? Because that's gonna be its own thing, probably. Let's just have these connect up like this. Then we can start you going off that direction. There we go. What is it called? I feel like you would love this. This is Mini Motorways. I would highly recommend it. If you're looking at this like, yeah, this seems like my jam, check it out. It is fun. Again, building some roads in anticipation of where I want the stuff to naturally flow later on. That fucking sucks. Alright, so what can we do here to make this a little bit easier? We can have a way to connect blue into there, right? No, because they're still going to go up through there. Right, because that's faster still. These ones, though, should decide to go this way instead. If I connected you down there, is that enough to change your optimal route? It is. Okay, cool. So that solves a little bit of that traffic. Get this one part of this neighborhood too and turn that into like a big main thoroughfare. That would also be helpful. Let's get another bridge. We're going to want to make sure that there's a way for traffic to get through this area later. So that's what that's going to be. But we don't want the blue to go directly out into this main road. So we're gonna do a little... There we go. There, that way, yeah, all the houses that can spawn here can connect in. Boom! Fuck! Why is it right on the... Ah! That's terrible! Because now there's no way to get traffic in front of this. It'd have to go all the way around. That's God awful. Okay. Come think of it. That's terrible. Alright. Do not like how that... See, this one spawned in, and now we can make sure that's going to connect to this place without making stuff harder. Oh. Buckles. Stop! Okay. And this is good, because now all the blue cars, except for the very small select ones that are heading up that way. Yes, that eases off that traffic a little bit. Clever with the bridge? Thank you. Ah, this is terrible. Alright, so we're going to want to have a place for blue to go across this direction rather than have to go all the way up through here. As soon as we get some more road tiles, we'll build in another bridge since we have some more to spare. Hello, hello, our reliance on cars will eventually kill us all. Yes. Yes, it will. Hello, Evie. I guess, whatever. Sure. Thanks for that. Hey, no worries. I hope you found something good. We're gonna take... We haven't needed a tunnel yet, so we'll take the road tiles. Okay, so we're starting to get red stuff to spawn up top here. So let's start managing this. We don't want you to have to... Yeah, okay, there we go. We're gonna want... So, here's the thing. We don't want this red traffic to come through here to get over there, but we want the blue traffic to use this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a connection down here. No, because that'll just be too long. Let's see, if I build this in here, does red traffic start using this to get there, or is it still gonna go up that direction? Let's find out. Let's watch. Let's see where this one's going. That one's going there. Okay, that's good. Alright. This game is fucking killing me today with these placements. This is god awful. Okay. Oh my god. Like, this is genuinely some of the worst placements I've gotten. Must have 4 EV so I can be strong by 1 stat. Yeah. Thank you. Good pun. So let's see. Yeah, as long as these cars aren't leaving out this direction to get back here, that should be good. We only want... Yeah, blue is using this, which is what we wanted. Okay, let's do so... Oh! Fuckles. Okay. So we gotta make... So this is why I had this part here, to make sure that we had a thoroughfare that would connect over this direction. So that can connect there. Let's see where the second greenhouse spawns. Okay, cool. So it's going to go this direction. That's fine. Alright. We're going to eventually want to also spin these white ones down into a cul-de-sac down here as well. So they're not all just 3 separate things here. Street planning was really hard, right? Something about this particular map is just very difficult for me. So it's my kryptonite. We got a motorway, but I would normally take the motorway, but we have basically no tiles to work with right now. So we got to make sure we're... Where can we use a roundabout? That should help some, actually. That's really good. Let's have this connect in here. That's gonna have red traffic go this way, isn't it? That's not desirable, but suppose that's gotta happen. I guess the alternative is that we could connect it from up here only and not connect it to the bridge. That way the red traffic has to go up and around, but that just seems like it's going to bite me in the ass later when we need the stuff to be a bit more consolidated. So we'll leave it for now. These guys down here, let's make them their own little thingy. They can connect in there. Now, they've got a little cul-de-sac now. That's good. We're going to want this guy off the main road. There we go. I want to connect that there in case another house spawns in that corner. What I could really use now are like some more traffic lights. That would be really helpful. Roundabout by Yes starts playing. Do 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 do. Yeah. That'd be pretty great. Alright, hold on. Oh, okay, that's not good. Let's do a little bit more pre-planning here. Because I want to make sure that this has a way to continue on up the coast here. This blue is in a very bad spot and I don't like it. There. Let's see how this works. Okay, gonna make sure that connects directly into here. So all the blue stuff is filtering out the same way and not all. Okay, okay. That's a really bad spot for that, but alright. Okay, one thing we might consider, just to save me some road pieces. Let's not worry about making that neighborhood like the shape I want it going off forward, and just worry about that for now. And we can make that like that. That way there's going to be any more houses that spawn there can all connect to that. Okay. Probably want to take another bridge when it becomes available. Oh! Frick. Okay, hold on. Motorway. Okay. We have to take the motorway here. Here's what we're going to do about this. So we need to get this blue guy connected in. And we don't want to do it in a way that... Oops. Makes it go through the green neighborhood. Okay. It's not great, but it'll do. Alright, now... what we can do... so we can use this highway. Do we want to use this yet? Let's see how this plays out for now. Because we could put in a highway from here. I don't know where we would bring it. Where are the blue ones having the hardest time getting at right now? Probably up here, right? Yeah. So what if... what if we did something like this? Let's all have this stuff connecting like that. Right there. Right there. There we go. Let's see if that helps things. It's not the best place to use this, but we're starting to see blue. Blue is definitely having the roughest time getting where they need to go, so anything we can do to ease up on that is going to be helpful. Yeah, okay, that's already seeing a lot of use. All right. What I really want now are just a bunch of streetlights. Like we want maybe one more bridge. Frig. I know I have no more road tiles. Jesus. Okay. Let's take out some of the unnecessary pre-building I was doing. No, I don't want anything to get stuck there. Let's see. There, that'll do for now. Okay, that's got 2 ways to continue. As long as we don't get 2 houses spawning there, we can continue it. Okay, this is alright. Off a little suburb. Soon the Connected Neighbors Association will spawn there, right? Tokyo bridges over bridges, architectural style imminent. So yeah, in order to do stuff like that, you have to use highways, because highways can just go over anything, connect however. Highways just work by fiat. Okay, let's take another roundabout. I don't know where we'll place this, though. Where's somewhere that we need to really keep traffic moving? We're getting traffic coming through here. Let's see, can we do this? What we'll do is we'll have that stuff connecting like that. Hopefully that'll keep that stuff moving. Oh, because green is going through the blue neighborhood right now. That's not what we want. What can we do about that? Can we make it that happen? And then there we go. Keep the little blue cul-de-sacs. Yeah, so that way green's not driving through the perfect. Okay. That's fine. We're going to want to have another intersection over here as well. That will also lead up there. So that way stuff won't be driving through the yellow neighborhood to get up top here. Oh, that's very convenient. Are there any more road blocks? I have 1 road block. Okay, let's not worry about... Let's just hope that turns out fine. You notice I try to make little extra bits in the neighborhoods whenever I build them. That is to make sure that the neighborhoods don't block themselves off. Well, that's why I always try to have the little extra nubbin wherever the houses are spawning. So if I don't have it there, then I'm kind of worried that it might block myself off. Like, but we'll see. Oh, this is very good. Okay. See, because now this blue guy is in a very bad position. Because I didn't plan that neighborhood properly. Okay. So what's going to happen now is we're going to start seeing blue traffic come up through here and go through here to get there. That should be fine. It's still sharing this little bit of red roadway. If we get a traffic light at some point, I'm going to put one right here. Another traffic light, a roundabout, that's where it's going to go. I don't think we can fit a roundabout in there, but either way, we'll try it. I would like one more bridge up here. That way the blue traffic can... it's not too bad. It's just going across. That's fine for now. A motorway or a tunnel? Let's take a motorway. Alright, so what can we do here? What am I doing? What do I want to happen here? I know I want... Just for right now, let's put that in there. I don't think that'll wind up staying there, but that's kind of like a... For right now, that should be a fine little holdover. Okay. Don't really need all of that yet. We're going to want to make sure that there's still a way to get through there, but... Okay. Yo, Reina, welcome to the stream. Put completely impractical highways just to do that? Yeah. Ideally, we'll replace this with a bridge at some point, but right now I've got it, so I'm going to use it. Already, we're seeing that ease up on some of the traffic there. That's very good. Okay. It's a bad spot for those to spawn, but I can't do anything about that right now. So we're just going to have to leave them be. No, I need to make sure that, yeah, that has to stay there. That can come out. I want to make sure that neighborhood doesn't get cut off. Can we connect that? Do I have another one? I don't. What'll happen is we'll eventually have to move this white part around the neighborhood here. So that way the red can connect back in without having to drive through the white's path there. Balls. Okay. We can probably save a little bit of road in this area by connecting that straight across rather than... No, that's still 2 pieces. That's fine. Want to be ensured to decrease the sprawl. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm aiming for here, of course. So we're going to make sure that that... Yeah, whatever. If that gets blocked off, that gets blocked off. I don't have any more road at this point. And this is why taking the highways is not always a good idea, because you get much less just basic road to work with, which means that you have to, it has to be pulling its weight. And right now, the second highway could just be replaced by a bridge. Right now, I feel like we also could use some... Okay, so we're seeing some stuff starting to back up in here, which means there's too much traffic going through this direction here. Why is that? What can we do to ease that off? It's all this blue traffic that is going directly out of the neighborhood through there. Okay. We can probably do something about that. Okay. First thing we're gonna do. Bring that back just a little bit so we can put in a roundabout. It's gonna take a moment before all that traffic's done using that. Okay. Once that is done, put that in there, connect that up like that. Okay. It's a little bit easier to deal with. Okay. Oh, if a house spawns back there, it's going to be fucked. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Let's see here. Where can we ease up on some more traffic? Yellow is having a hard time getting through there. We got a lot of things all trying to go through the same location in the middle here. Okay. How can we help ease that up some? Right now we're filtering all the blue stuff from here right through here, and that doesn't necessarily have to go through that intersection. Let's instead try putting the blue out this way. That way all the blue doesn't have to go through here. I see. This is how it ends, huh? Okay. You see, we're only getting up to about 700 here. Yeah, so it's this blue thing up here that's gonna... Calm music plays, the people in the roundabouts are just screaming at each other, right? Yep. Look at all that. That's awful. You can see how difficult this game is. And the goal for me on this one is going to be to get over 2,000 so I can get the last achievement for this city. My best is currently 1680. And again, most of what the highest score runs for this game are done in a way that prevents the colors, different colors of cars from having to cross each other's lanes. and that is very difficult to do on this map. Let's try something different for now. I haven't gone for high score. I haven't done the back parts of these more than once, so some of my score, like 500 in Dubai. It's terrible. So we can try some of the other ones. So you can build Manila roads. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try. Let me try the weekly again. I posted a very bad score in this one. What's the deal with this one? Oh God, this one. Oh no. Okay. I don't. Do I want to do that one again? I don't want to do that one again. Okay. Never mind. We're moving on to something else. Let's do Manila. That sentence came out weird. So here's the thing: is that is exactly how the community refers to it, and it's exactly the right words for it. But it sounds really bad, and I just wish there was like a better way of expressing the same thing. It's like, yeah, those are the words to use for that, but like, it's just not great. Winner should say, and the economic boom made the place famous tourist trap. This is the fucking traffic for the rest of time. The end. Nice. Okay, so we'll build it like that. Is this enjoyable for y'all, by the way? Because I love playing this game. It's very, despite how frustrating it is, it's very calming in like a zen way. Because you know nothing you do is ever going to last. The best you can do is make it last, you know, for as long as you can. You just got to accept that it's going to end. Cannot invest in public transport? Nope. No, that's not this game. This is both calm and fun to see. I'm glad. So what resources do we start with in this one? Only, oh, we get 2 bridges to start with. Okay, that's cool. Buses are illegal in mini motorway world, just like the real world. Nice. Comfy time watching during my break. Be heading back to work in just a few. Oh, well, I'm glad it's giving you a comfy time. I'm glad. I was. This is not usually. This is the game I play a lot during the evenings. Like after the stream, after we've had dinner or whatever, and then when Vivian's out of work and we just don't want to really do anything. You know, this is the game I'll be playing when I'm just looking to relax on my own. So I'm glad it's something that folks are also finding to be fun to watch. How do we want to connect this in? Yeah, like that? Sure. And again, we want to make sure that the neighborhoods, we don't want to have too many splits in the neighborhoods if we can avoid it. Because remember, every time there's an intersection that we don't have with like a traffic light for, that means the cars have to slow down going through it. Okay. Alright, we got some blue. What are we gonna do with you, buddy? I haven't played on Manila since the first time I went through it, so I don't know what I need to be planning for here, but I'm assuming any roads that follow the river are probably going to be very useful to have. Oops. There we go. That sucks. Okay, that's just too much stuff on top of each other. Okay. Let's stop for a minute, reevaluate this. Give me these for a moment. Okay, what can we do here to make this less of a fucking nightmare? Have that road continue there. Have like a little way to connect that on here. And then do something like this. Something like that? Okay. It's a little bit less of a nightmare. We're gonna take another bridge. You can see there's a lot of rivers we have to work with here in Manila, so we're gonna want to make sure we have as many bridges as possible. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna want to make sure that this road will eventually be able to move through here. We're gonna make a little cul-de-sac for these guys over here. We'll see where the other dark blues start to spawn in. Okay, so it's gonna go down this direction. Let's do that for now. Let's see how that works. And we'll put traffic light there. Now, if I had the resources to do it, what I would be doing is I'd be having the light blues go around here on their own bridge and on their own roads. Have the dark... Actually, do I have enough to do that? I do. Let's do that, actually. Okay, so what we're going to do first... Yep, and then we can have these two. There. See, now this is much more optimal because now the two colors don't have to interact with each other. We don't really have a choice with the yellow and red here. I guess we could loop it all the way around here, but that's going to be a bit too long. And we only have one more bridge to work with at this point. But ideally, we want to be doing stuff like this. Okay. This is interesting. So, how are we going to deal with this? I think what we're going to do is we're going to have something like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this will work. For now, anyway. And you can start to see the shape of the problems we're going to have in the future here. We're going to take another bridge for now. Motorways are very OP, and I want to take them as often as possible, but we're still very early on. We need bridges and road tiles. Other way we could solve this is have red go all the way around, but that'll require another bridge to get over the water here. Either way, like, that's going to eat up a bridge to do, and, okay, let's see this. Okay. How's that? Yeah? Okay. Again, this is still not optimal here. Do I want to start building this around? So yellow. Let's take this out for now. No, unfortunately, that's going to have to... If we want these two to connect in, I can't do two bridges, one over, one back. That's a problem. Alright, we're just going to have to accept that there's going to be an intersection there. That should keep the yellow traffic there moving as well. I like the very pleasant sounds of the cars. Beep beep, car game. Okay, what can we do about this? We don't have any more bridges, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to make sure this roadway here that can connect in there. Something like that. Yeah? Yeah. There we go. There. That should handle any houses that spawn over here. Want a roundabout or a motorway? Let's take a motorway. We've got a good amount of tiles now. So we could already use this motorway to start solving some of this problem. But I don't think that's going to be a solution going forward. Because I'm sure at some point here we're going to get something where the house is over here and the building's over here. So we're going to hold on to that roadway for now. Sick illegal drifting on the light blue side, long street with the bridge. Yeah, I bet they do. Okay. Interesting. We just had a red home spawn down here. Let's see what happens. Okay. Good call. Okay. Yeah, this is all... Let's have it all come in like that. Yeah, that's probably the best way to handle this. Okay. Aside from this, like, kind of unpleasantness over here. Ah, see, here we go. Now we're getting some of the grody shit. Okay. How much do we have? 26 tiles. Is that enough to even get us over there? Five. It's enough. We can do it this way. It's not great, but we can do it this way. Okay, so that guy's gonna need to get connected in. This doesn't need to come out that far yet. Let's do a little branch. There we go. Yeah, that's good. This also doesn't need to be that far out just yet. Let's make sure that that can go there. Okay, so we're going to want to use some more of the road tiles eventually here to do some more pre-planning. Yeah, okay. We can get that in a moment. Oh, fuckles. Okay, see, that's the kind of thing I was worried about. Okay. Let's... Okay, yeah, so that can all connect in like that. I'm worried about a house spawning there. That's like the worst place for a house to spawn. So what we can do, it would be doing something like that. That way if anything else happens there, they can connect in. Okay, cool. Now let's deal with the blue. So this is the kind of thing where we're going to want to start using that motorway. Latest factory bribed the mayor so hard, right? Okay, we did get some houses spawning down here. That's interesting. So we could, like in theory, do something like that. Good call. Let's do that. Perfect. Don't even need to have them connect to each other. We might need to if they... As long as they have enough houses and a short enough distance to handle each other, we shouldn't need to. In fact... I was about to say, let's disconnect these two reds from each other, but then this came in and I'm like, okay, that's a little bit less good. Okay. How are we going to handle this? Okay, that's going to connect in like that, I guess. Let's disconnect these two neighborhoods for now. We can reconnect them back together later if we need to. But for right now, I think probably having them disconnected is going to be the best way for us to handle this. Let me get those road pieces back. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then this can also get shored up a little bit here. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, what else we got? Another motorway. Let's take that. I'm feeling a little saucy now, so let's put that there to keep that traffic moving. Put one there. Keep that traffic moving. A yellow house spawned all the way the hell up here, huh? Okay. I don't know what to do with that yet. We could go around it and try to connect it in the long way like this, but like I think yellow's doing fine. Ah, okay. There's the punchline. Okay. Let's do this for now. Okay. This is going to use up a lot of road. Okay. So we're at the point. We've got 2 motorways. Right. I've got one in the bank. Let's start saving some road tiles. And using our motorways. I want to keep one in the bank in case we get an emergency thing where like purple spawns over here and the house spawns up there. So. Okay. Oh, look at that. That'll do for now. Not great, but it'll do. Ah! Like a bridge. Okay, so we have red spawning in up there. Okay. Just got a bridge. What can we do? Alright, we can do something very sneaky here. Let's do that. Ha 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 ha! Got him. Okay. One other thing I think we'll do is we'll do this now. Yeah, let's have that connect in like that, and this can just what? Like that? Yeah, we got some road tiles. We can do that. Cool. That'll do. Damn, that factory really... yeah. Okay. This is good. This is good. See, this is how I would want to play something like Munich, but Munich makes it very... Fuck off. Munich makes it very difficult to do stuff like that, because of all of its natural barriers. Okay, so what are we doing about this? Blue stuff can already drive through here and get up to that. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Could just highway over that. Thing is, you don't want cars driving through parking lots like this if they don't need to go there. Because then that just makes it harder for the cars that do need to go there. Do I have a bridge? I don't have a bridge, okay. What can I do about this? Do I have enough to go just over? Could do that. Seems like a little excessive, though. Alright, so here's what I think we'll do for now. I don't really want to do it this way, but I think this is the best option we have at the most, so. I don't know what to do with this yellow house. It is just in a very bad spot. Okay, we're going to put that there. Put that there. Create a little intersection. Make sure there's room for more houses that can go in there. Okay. So this is already suboptimal because cars are going to be driving through here even if they don't need to go there yet, which is not what we want. But eventually we're going to want to make like a little side road here so that cars don't have to drive through that. But it ain't pretty, but neither is life or my God's love. Eh. An engineer, probably. Nice. But, okay, what do we do about this? Okay. So here's where I think we start rearranging some of this stuff. Okay, so let's do that. Can go in like that. That can go across there. Is that how I want to do that? It's not really how I want to do that. I want to put it here. Right? No. I want to make sure there's the ability for an intersection there is the thing. How do I do this? I guess that is how I do that, yeah. Okay. That sucks. Alright, what's been happening down here with green? I haven't been paying attention. Jesus, okay. Blue started spawning down here. That's not good either. Okay. What we'll do then is we'll make this come around. That should do for that. Okay. How's that? Sucks? Works. Okay, that's terrible. Alright, so how do we deal with this? I think the only solution, because we don't have another road or anything to work with at the moment. Let's get that off of that intersection. I think what we have to do right now is just connect those neighborhoods up for the moment. Yeah, that's not great, but we'll roll with it. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I can't connect you up to anything right now, so you get to hang out up there. Oh wait, we got greenhouses spawning in up there. Okay. Okay. What we're gonna do then is we're gonna take out that connection for now. Keep that in like that. And we're gonna take out this bridge and we're gonna move it slightly. So that way it doesn't have to connect up to the green. Yeah, okay, that's the right call. Okay, let's, as soon as the blue all leave here, we can move this bridge and get that all. Jesus Christ. Okay, we got a knot of red things over here. Don't know what to do with them yet. We're gonna have to wait till we get another bridge or something before we can connect those up. Okay. That's not good. Okay. Clever. This is gonna suck because these houses are now technically connected to this all the way over there through this big fucking wild ride. So they're gonna wind up driving all the way the fuck around just to get to that point, which is not ideal. I could put an intersection in there and just let them drive across, but in fact, you know what? That's probably the best thing I can do about that right now. Let's do that. It's probably the only thing I have with me to solve that problem. Okay. That's not a good place for that house to spawn, but I guess I gotta do it. Okay, so these red ones are starting to get out of control. So we gotta figure out a way to get some more of the red houses over there. Okay. So we've got a whole... Let's reevaluate this. Okay, so that's going to be the first step. Is that now that these are connected a different way, we don't need that in there anymore. Okay. Now... Okay, I think that's the best I can do for that. Yeah, it's not great, but, wait, what the fuck is happening up there? Buddy. They're just all having a camp out in the parking lot, I guess. Okay. Let's connect up there. And that'll go there, just in case anything spawns in that. Okay. Look at this. We're cruising. Fuck. Okay. Alright, let's see what upgrade we get at the end of the week. So we're coming up on Monday here. We're just gonna have to wait, hope we get a highway or a bridge or something. Okay, so what can we do here? How do we get that to work? We don't have another highway, and we don't have another bridge. How do we get that blue traffic to where we need it to be? Yeah, so it's looking like the only option we have is to connect it through the yellow, which is not at all a good idea. But we don't have another option, so. That sucks. I don't like that. I don't like that these are all connected now. We're going to want to find a way to solve that in a different manner as soon as we can. But for now, we'll just have to leave it. Okay. And now you see as we go on, you kind of get to a point where you just don't have enough resources to keep stuff separated anymore, so stuff has to start connecting in. It's not ideal, but that's how it goes. Don't want those taking up a... Oh. No, it's not even worth changing back at this point, which is, I think we just leave it. I think now the thing we have to pay attention to is making sure that this red system doesn't get overwhelmed. If this part starts to get too many trips to it, we're going to have to connect that in as well. But you notice now, yeah, for all my planning, like, stuff is now just kind of very, very spaghetti, very slapdash. But that's how it kind of gets towards the end. Alright. Again, not great, but hey, already we're doing much better than I was doing in Zurich there. We might actually make it to the 2K. That would be nice. The green units are still on their own. Those are still self-sustaining, so that's good. Okay, yeah, that was the right move, because this one's going to start becoming... yeah, unmanageable. Okay, so one thing we're going to also want to consider then is getting traffic up there faster. There we go. Back as it was. Actually, in fact. There we go. Yep, red's gonna be how we lose, isn't it? Oh, traffic lights. That'll help. I don't know why the cars just aren't moving up here. This is, doesn't appear like there's anything I can do about that. They're just kind of not moving. Shit. That's unfortunate. 200 short of the final achievement for that one. Well, hey, new record. What do I want to do? Real runners were green. Minute drive from work and the house is right next to the beach. Yeah, exactly. Green fucking won that game. Huh. All right. Let me think for a moment. What do I want to just do another round? Or do I want to move to something else? That's a great question. You know what? Here's what we're going to do today. I'm not feeling super uppity about doing a big long stream today. I think what we'll do is we'll do 1 or 2 more rounds of this. We'll get ourselves up to 2 o'clock and I'll call it there. Doing the big long reaction stream earlier just made me a little bit, sapped some of my energy for streaming today. So what I'll do is I'll try to get a better score on Dubai here. Because this score is terrible. Okay. Easy start. Why no Bogota since our traffic is world famous bad, but remember, you're just a plateau with a small river. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm assuming they picked a lot of the cities based on their geographical features. Like, the couple ones in the beginning are pretty bland, like Los Angeles just has its, you know, big coast and like one tiny river in it. Alright, well there's first intersection. That's not great. I like the sound design in this game, though. It's very relaxing. Give me that bridge. We're gonna need a lot of bridges here, because Dubai has some outliers. Why? 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 Guess what we could do with this? We could build a... We got an extra bridge, right? Why not just... Yeah, do that. Sure. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I feel even better about this decision to keep, Okay, here's what we're gonna do about all this. I'm gonna want to move this bridge a little bit so we can make this intersection a little bit less. There. That way it's not, like, immediately on top of some of the houses in the fucking neighborhood. That's good. Okay, what do we do about this? All right, sure. I guess we do that. I don't know, I don't like it, but like it'll work. Start getting some traffic lights now that we have stuff crisscrossing all like this. I guess the other thing to do would be to bring yellow around the green neighborhood now if we wanted to. Well, I guess that's not in the cards either. I just gotta stop, like, saying stuff out loud. That's what my problem is. We'll just keep stockpiling bridges for now. I should have taken the motorway there. Fuck, I didn't realize we had so many tiles at that point. But oh, hello there, friend. All right. This is already a little bit meh, but let's see what we can get out of it. All right. What else they got for me? Let's take that motorway. Okay, I think that's how we solve that. That's it's not a great position to be in, but I think that'll Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to accept that this is already gonna be just very intertwined. Let's see where the second house spawns. I don't connect the highways directly to them, but just that way I have a little bit more road to work with if I need to make an intersection or something, or sprawl off on a different place at the end of it. That way there's room for me to add in like a street light right here. Because you can't add a street light just at the very end of a highway tile. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Alright, that should work for now. I really need some street lights. Welp, I guess that's spawning in there now. I don't like it, but it's working. Okay. How many resources? I still have 2 bridges left. Okay, that's good. Because right now the upper island is starting to come into play. Okay, that's... There, you can have Little A Bridge as a treat. I don't like that they have to drive through the tan neighborhood there to get to the yellow shop, but I don't really have much of an option there. That was my poor planning. Give me another motorway. Because yeah, we're gonna start to see stuff happening up top there. Sure, that'll do. Okay, yeah, that works a little better. I don't know what you expect me to do about you over there, friend, but you're just kind of gonna hang out there. Maybe we'll give a motorway to get those guys in. The green ones on the far right there. Otherwise, I think they just need to hang out there for now. Okay, now do we just connect purple in, or do we give it another? I don't think it's worth connecting it in, giving it the whole highway treatment just for that. Let's connect it into the tan. Not a lot goes over the tan highway anyway. There. Okay, so already we're seeing a problem with the green not having enough to handle that one building. So we got to move these other guys in the lower right-hand corner in. So we're going to need to use that motorway. There we go. Hopefully that should help them ease off on some of that. Frig! This sucks. Alright. We're gonna need to... Okay, we got a big problem here. Okay. Yellow's gonna have a hard time getting up there, I'm noticing. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. That's it. Yeah, that was a very bad place to connect that highway. I didn't think that through. And I can't move it now, because if I do, then that's... Yeah, see, now all the traffic has to go through the green neighborhood. Fuck! Alright, yeah, that's better than the last one, but yeah, that's what I get for that poor planning. Man, this game is hard. Alright. I did a reaction stream earlier today, and it's about 2 hours of this, so I think I'm actually going to call it here. I don't really want to go on too much longer today. Hopefully that's okay with y'all. I will be back tomorrow, though. Let's see. Thanks for coming by, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll pick another game. Maybe we'll play the DLC for Get. I think what we'll do is we'll start playing the DLC for Get in the Car Loser tomorrow. I think needed a little break, and now we can get back into it. Thanks for coming out. Hope you all had a wonderful day. Hope those of you who showed up for the reaction stream earlier had a good time. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all the things that make YouTube happy. There will be a new episode of Two Queers Play tomorrow. It's going to be more. It's going to be more of My Darling's Embrace. Please look forward to that. I believe tomorrow's the end of the first route in that game. So if you've been following along on that one, we're finally reaching one of the conclusions, which is nice. Yeah. If you're a patron, there should be a new Ace Attorney episode probably at the beginning of next month. We just recorded that, so please look forward to some more Ace Attorney coming out. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.